Yo, we storm the field, clash of titans, crown it's ours, our legacy. Warriors on a mission, futures in the prophecy. Gridiron memories, diamonds and cleats shining, destined to claim the ring, fate aligning. Rangers, fight to the top, claim that victory, we won't stop. One squad, one dream together, make history that'll last forever. March to the beat, redemption time's here. Rise the quiver, it's the Rangers premiere. Crack the gold, strategy clear. Destined for greatness, conquer with no fear. Fame etched in every tackle, every play. Ranger pride electrifies, loud as the freight. Rangers, fight to the top. Claim that victory, we won't stop. One squad, one dream together. Make history that'll last forever.
Good evening, Rangers. Let me start off by saying thank you for being here as we celebrate the 2024 Smithson Valley football season and our very first state championship. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Emily Wick, and I am so blessed to be here tonight and to be able to introduce to you tonight's honored guests. As MC, I also get to play videos on the board that take us back to Dallas to remember how the trophy got all the way from Jerry World to here in Spring Branch. So with that, are you guys ready to get this party started? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Superintendent of Schools for Comal ISD, Dr. Chapman.
Good evening, Ranger Nation. So good to see each and every one of you here tonight to support our 5A Division I state champs. You know, this has been a long road to get here. Been a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication of our players and our coaches. And more importantly, we just can't thank you, the parents, the students, and the community for showing up day in and day out to support our teams. You know, it's a great honor tonight to be able to celebrate not just our football team, but we have 4 state champions in the 2024 calendar year. How about our golf, our track, our cross country, and obviously our football team? You know, it's very unusual to have such a success. But you know what? The awards are exceptional, without a shadow of a doubt. But I cannot thank enough those leaders that work tirelessly, not for the wins, but to develop strong, ethical, moral, and individuals with integrity to make our children solid men and women of tomorrow. So I want to give a huge congratulations and a warm thank you to our coaches for what they do day in and day out. You know, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our board president and Smithson Valley parent, Russ Gardner.
All right, good evening, Rangers. I am so honored to be here tonight to celebrate your success with my fellow trustees. And these trustees have deep Ranger connections, so let me introduce them, and you can stand up as I call your name. From Single Member District 5, our newest trustee, Miss Amy Shaw. Amy represents the west part of the Ranger feeder pattern. From Single Member District 3, our former board president, Mr. Jason York. Jason represents the northern portion of the Ranger feeder pattern and is the father-in-law of former Ranger football player Ryan Rios, who's also in attendance tonight. All right, from Single Member District 6, our board treasurer, Miss Amanda Jones. Amanda is a Smithson Valley graduate where she was an accomplished Ranger cheerleader and track athlete. From Single Member District 7, our board secretary, Mr. David Krasinski. David is also a Smithson Valley graduate and a former and legendary Ranger football player. He is featured multiple times on Coach Hill's Greatest Hits video compilation, but he has only tackled me once during an extremely heated board meeting. All right. Finally, I should highlight this is my 11th straight year as a Smithson Valley parent. Yes, there were multiple kids. For my wife and I, this is our final senior year as a band and JROTC parents. What a great senior year it has been. You know, 2 years ago, our trustees met with Dr. Chapman and set the foundation for our 5-year strategic plan. We also came up with a new motto for our district, Growing Greatness. What we did not know at the time was that Ranger Nation took this motto as a challenge. In less than 2 years, you have accomplished amazing success across athletics, ag, and fine arts at the state level. And to top it off, as Dr. Chapman already mentioned, an unprecedented 4 athletic team state titles. Our Rangers are not growing greatness. Our Rangers, you have defined greatness. So, to show our gratitude for this unprecedented success, please pray with me if you are so inclined. Dear Lord, we come to you with tremendous gratitude for the amazing success of our Ranger family. Thank you for the leadership and wisdom of our administrators and the patience and kindness of our teachers, counselors, and staff. Thank you for the tenacity and attention to detail of our coaches and trainers. Thank you for the support and compassion of our parents and loved ones, and for the amazing friendships of our teammates and fellow students. We're also grateful for everyone behind the scenes who truly make Friday Night Lights a tremendous community and family event every fall at Smithson Valley. Thank you for the bravery and dedication of our law enforcement partners, and for the devotion of our consummate master of ceremonies, the best athletic secretary in Texas, Miss Donna Moore. Lord, we know our success does not come without risk, and we are extremely grateful you have wrapped your arms around our Rangers and their supporters to keep them safe on the many long road trips which culminated with our amazing title runs across the strait. Finally, Lord, we ask you to provide our Rangers with the determination and focus to continue their success in the classroom, the dance studio, the weight room, the band hall, the gym, the mat, the pool, the course, the drill pad, the ag barn, the culinary kitchen, the theater, the track, and the football field, and wherever their paths will take them when their time in Ranger Nation is complete. We are grateful for this opportunity to celebrate together in your presence, and it is your name that we pray. Amen. All right. Okay, at this time I would like to introduce our local state representative, Ms. Carrie Isaac.
How are y'all doing this evening? Are y'all ready to celebrate? I brought some certificates of recognition for all the players, and I wanted to give Coach Hill his certificate. If he would come up here, please. Coach Hill, I want to recognize you for leading and guiding the Rangers to the 2024 UIL 5A Division I State Championship, the first football state title in the school's history. Thank you for your contributions as head coach and best wishes for a continued success. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Y'all have made me and your community so proud. The grit and dedication it takes to get here, I'm just so impressed. I know a little bit about grit and dedication. I am an Ironman, and my favorite moment was when I crossed the finish line. They said, "Carrie Isaac, you are an Ironman." So I want to say, Smithson Valley Rangers, you are state champions. Congratulations, y'all.
Thank you, Dr. Chapman, Mr. Garner, and Representative Isaac. This season, a little more than 60 varsity football players started with a vision. That vision was to bring home the most elusive trophy in all of high school football. And let me add, this isn't just any high school football championship. This is the most challenging and competitive football state in the nation. This is Texas football, and nothing is greater than that. In fact, I sat down with Coach Hill, and he pointed out that if we are the greatest state in the country for Texas high school football, and the United States is the greatest country in the world for high school football, wouldn't that basically make us world champions? I mean, right? Are you guys ready to start reliving that amazing day in Dallas? All right then, let's do it.
Same
right
time
now.
next year. 371 days after the Smithson Valley Rangers came into this building right up here in Arlington, looking to conquer 5A Division I. They are right back at Jerry World. This time it is the Highland Park Scots from Dallas, right down the road, who stand in the way of yet another chance to claim a 5A Division I state championship.
Well, what a great place, though, when you can see it. I'm sure you can watch it both ways. You're listening to us and watching it on TV, or maybe you're here live. This is a magic place, and watching these kids get ready to play is just amazing.
You won the toss.
Okay, you hear Highland Park wins the toss. They want the ball. Randall, shotgun, rolling left, lets it go. Center of the field complete. 35, still on his feet, across the 30, near the 15, cuts it back inside, and Highland Park has the first points of the game, courtesy of Cannon Bozeman.
We don't want to do it, but in years past, we've always had struggles stopping good teams on the first series and then coming back and figuring things out, just the pace of the game, the speed of the game. We get better as we go. I hope that's true today.
We took the field on pride on display. Smithson Valley Rangers, hear the crowd say, beat Highland Park 32-20, never doubt champions we are. Let them hear us shout. The code is cracked, the trophy's home. Excellence in class, our legacy prone. Tradition, discipline, Navy be known.
Kicking from the left hash mark if you're facing the end zone.
Straight through.
Smithson Valley is on the board. 6:21 remaining here in the opening period, and they answer the Scots touchdown with 3 of their own.
Excellence in our veins, discipline in deeds. For the seniors who games are all paved the way.
Fake!
Punt. I could smell it.
They're at the
I
35.
don't
Did
think
he
you
get
got it.
there?
The punt team ran out quick like that. I just said something's up. I just smelled a rat.
There's the official signal. Smithson Valley football. Amaya on for his second field goal. This one is true as well. And so with 2:58 remaining, Smithson Valley adds a second three-pointer. And so now Highland Park, that lead is cut from 7-0 after their first possession to 7-6.
The code is cracked, our banner flies high. Excellence in class.
Okay, whew, it's 7-6. Rangers are down by 1. And I know the excitement at AT&T Stadium was intense at this point. Right now, I want to have everyone in the stands that was at Jerry World that day stand up. Oh, wow. That is amazing. That is a whole lot of Rangers. Guys, that's like the whole stadium. Thank you all for making the trip and being an amazing crowd and cheering this team on that memorable day. With that, I take this next opportunity to introduce Comal ISD Director of Athletics, Mr. Brian Martinez.
Thank you, Emily. First off, thank you, Dr. Chapman, Mr. Gardner, Board of Trustees, Ms. Isaac for being here this evening. Just watching that video, or these videos of that first quarter, you could feel, you can sense momentum change. And I'm assuming the next clip is going to be the real big momentum changer of that morning. But when we walked into that stadium, it was a different feel that morning. I just felt that something great was going to happen on that day. And unlike last year, not knowing a whole, being there, it's been a while since we've been there, and then we show up again, which is rare, doing it back to back. And it was a different feel, and a lot of great things happened after that we stopped on that fake punt. As we mentioned earlier, winning a state champion is difficult. It's a difficult task. Many schools and programs go years without winning one, and some never even get that opportunity. And it's been an incredible ride for this campus, as we've mentioned already before, but 19 months have passed, and this campus have had 4 team state champions. And that's truly remarkable, and just in tribute to the coaching staff that's behind me, the other leaders in this campus. And let's do a little recap of some of those achievements. And it really started back in 2023 in May 12th to be exact. And there you see the state championship team from Smithson Valley for girls track. It was a great evening. Battled all day, battled Lancaster High School, who is a perennial winner, but they weren't that night. These are the champions. The second of those championships occurred on the weekend of April 29th, 30th of 2024, when the Smithson Valley golf team won the state championship as well. They got out to a huge lead day one, and then maintained that lead on the second day. And on the previous slide, Coach Bryn Jones and his staff did a tremendous job, and Jason Poppy and his did as well for the golf team. And then as recent as November 2nd to be exact, you have the state championship girls cross country team here. Truly amazing score when you look at how they competed that day over Lucas Lovejoy and all the things that they did. I'm sure you've heard the story, but if you have not, one of the runners right into the start of the race loses her shoe, and it didn't really matter. She just competed. You mentioned grit earlier, and she did a tremendous job, and here are the champs for cross country this year. And then obviously December 21st, 2024, we drive to Dallas and Arlington to be exact, and we won the Smithson Valley Rangers won the 5A Division I state championship. What an incredible day, and as these clips keep coming up, I know it's cold, but the chills are real. And when you talk about seeing them, when you talk about what has happened here over the last 19 months and leading up to the state championship, chills still go down my back because of all the positives that came along with it. But again, as I mentioned, what an incredible ride it's been for this high school, this coaching staff, this community, and the overall athletic program. So much time and effort is devoted by the players and coaches of all of these sports, along with the other programs that excel here at Smithson Valley. Really want to throw a shout out to all you parents out there for the role that you play in the lives of our athletes and our students. Your sacrifices do not go unnoticed. and I know these athletes appreciate everything that you've done for them. On the behalf of Kamala ISD Athletic Department, we are so proud of these achievements. And before I leave, I would like to, she's not here this evening, but I'd like to recognize Marcia Hammond, who's my Assistant Athletic Director. She's in Killeen ISD at a speaking engagement there, but she does a tremendous job of supporting Smithson Valley and all of our high schools and middle schools in Kamala ISD, and I'd like to thank her for everything that she does to support athletics and all our campuses. So thank you, Marcia. Lastly, just want to, Coach Hill's done a tremendous job. Obviously, one of the things that people ask me about Coach Hill and his staff is consistency. They've been here for a long time together. They complete each other's sentences. They understand each other. They know. You talk about culture. You talk about what defines it. It's them, and they do it year in and year out. It doesn't matter who's number 18 this year, who will be 18 next year. They're going to continue to do the same thing, and they're going to work hard. And so proud of them. And I'm just looking forward to see who will be next on that screen up there. What an amazing time it is to be a Ranger. Thank you so much for everything. Have a good night.
Thank you, Coach Martinez. While you have such a full plate with so many schools to take care of, I've decided you must have a clone because I feel like you are always on our sideline. So I would just like to thank you for all your support for our Rangers this and every season. You know where else I saw you? Jerry World, right before Christmas. Let's all take a glimpse right now of what Christmas time football looks like.
2nd and 7. Deep, caught at right around the 20, and off to the races. It's a touchdown for Highland Park.
Like we said in our pregame show, there's not just one receiver that you can kind of spearhead your defensive philosophy to stop. They've got talented receivers all the way around. We've got to get pressure on the quarterback, and Highland Park's offensive line and their running back provided great protection for him to throw a long ball like that.
I mean, you've had a few of those. You at 3, 4? How many picks have you had this year?
I have 3.
Okay, that's awesome.
Hoping to get 4 this week.
This week, yeah, I think so too.
Buck Randall is 6 of 7 with 148 yards.
Oh,
interception for Smithson Valley on his first pass.
There we
Touchdown,
go.
Rangers.
There we go.
Number 4, big 6, change the game. Navy blue colors, stakes ain't the same. Defensive lines got in our name. Sophomore QB, feeling the pain.
He ran the out route perfectly, Brad. He saw what Buck Randall wanted to do and he stepped right in front of it. Couple yards later, he's got Smithson Valley's first touchdown of the ball game.
You got to give some credit to the Smithson Valley defensive coaches to know when to pull that kind of coverage, to just kind of feel a chance that they're going to throw it short and let the corner have a free rein of jumping down on that route. Great job by our secondary coaches and Coach Worcester, the defensive coordinator. So Highland Park jumps right back out on offense, and they're not happy about that last play, so here they come.
Randall's got 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's flanked by White and Lancaster. Play action. In trouble.
There we
and
go.
he goes
there we
down.
Go.
Big sack.
Made me sound like I knew what I was talking about. Great job by the defensive line. Even better job by the coverage. They made the quarterback hold the ball. Now we've got him thinking about things.
Justin Roberts, who Coach Larry Hill said at the beginning of the season, I see a breakout year for Justin. One number 99 coming up with a big sack on 1st and 10.
The rise and all the mother church song. I start with you park. Nearly stepped down.
What about that pick 6, y'all? I mean, I can't even watch it without starting to tear up all over again. That was a crucial turning point in the game, and I about lost my voice for Christmas. And you know who else was right there with me about to lose her voice? Miss Snyder. With that, let me introduce you to our very own Smithson Valley High School principal, Miss Stacy Snyder.
Good evening, Rangers. What a privilege we have tonight to celebrate this momentous occasion for Smithson Valley High School. For many of us here tonight, this victory embodies decades of discipline, effort, class, and tradition. At Smithson Valley, Friday Night Lights is a community event. So as we celebrate this evening, we would like to highlight a few special groups that make each week possible. Not only do these groups make Fridays a celebrated occasion, they compete separately throughout the year. Please join us as we honor them. We would also ask that you hold your applause until all groups have been recognized. Student Council. In a long-standing tradition, the Smithson Valley Student Council offers a friendship gift exchange to start each of our games. Our Student Council is heavily involved in promoting school spirit themes each week and leading our student section in energy and enthusiasm. NJROTC. This nationally competitive group of students runs our flags and does push-ups to celebrate every touchdown. But most importantly, they post the colors, affording us an opportunity to honor our great nation, a nation where we are fortunate to enjoy Friday nights in this manner. Athletic trainers. They arrive early to prep each game site. They stay late to clean up. They load trailers and they travel long hours. They work hard every day to keep Ranger football on the field healthy and competition ready. Our Ranger cheer. From leading the crowds in chants to cheering the players as they run onto the field, this group of state competitors works hard to elevate sideline energy and keep the Smithson Valley spirit alive. We wish them the best of luck as they head to their UIL state competition tomorrow. The Silver Spurs. Each week, we are dazzled by the Silver Spurs and their performances during halftime. They add a level of flair and flash to Friday nights. Competing against some of the top schools in our state, the Silver Spurs brought home a state title last year, and we wish them the best of luck in their competitions this season. Ranger Band, talk about showmanship. For 3 years running, our band has been UIL state contenders. They come out every Friday night to march for us and get up on Saturdays each week to head to their competitions. Whether playing stand tunes, fight song, or the alma mater, our atmosphere is livelier because of their performances each week. Our Ranger community. You might be sitting in our stands tonight as a parent, a teacher, a family member, or a former Ranger football player. This victory is for you. At last, the title has come home to Ranger Stadium. And finally, our future Rangers. Tonight you might be sitting in our stands as a Bronco, or a Roper, or a Trailblazer, a Maverick, a Wrangler, or a Mustang. Keep working and refining your effort and your discipline. For a Ranger, you will one day be. Ranger Nation, thank you for being here this evening, and let's give these groups a big round of applause for all that they do to make Friday night special.
Thank you so much, Ms. Snyder. You are such a great support to athletic programs here at Smithson Valley. We always know you will be on the sideline, sitting down to record our weekly coaches show, and participating at pep rallies, and most of all, cheering on all of our Rangers. At this time, I would like to take a moment to thank the lady who helps keep this program running smoothly. She makes sure the gates are open on time, coaches know where to be, season tickets are sold, buses are reserved, and so very much more. If it needs to get done for Ranger football, there is one lady that can make it happen. Please give it up for Miss Donna Moore. Rangers, let's head back to the game. I don't know about you, but I am done with Highland Park in the lead. Are you guys done? All right, let's roll some video and take the lead.
They're at their own 20. Big opportunity for the Smithson Valley defense, and under pressure's Randall. The Rangers got him again.
Great job. Great job.
Kyle Bierman getting to Randall this time. At the 24, 2nd and 9. Looking left, lets it go. Looking for Brody Day. Touchdown Rangers! Brody Day went up for it. Brody Day came down with it.
Yeah, we chasing and brand. Rangers we will be. Playing hard, claiming victory. We never back down, no stranger to the win. In the blue wave, let the games begin.
For stop Sutton, the holder is at the 30-yard line. Kick.
Looks like he made it.
Is through.
And the kick is good.
Man, we taking over. See the highlight plays. Put Highland Park down, leaving them in the days. Making all the tackles, watch some QB scatter. Blue crushing dreams, yeah, that's what matters. Unstoppable flow, you can feel the energy. Every yard we gain, feeling like our destiny. Ref blow whistle, all I see is end zone.
Delayed draw to Soursby. Across the 20. Inside the 15. First down Rangers.
Claiming victory. We never back down, no stranger to the win. In the blue wave, let the case begin.
24-yard field goal for Trent Amaya.
Right down the middle.
3 for 3 today.
Makes it a touchdown score ahead. I know they wanted to get 7 and not 3, but that's a good drive for the Rangers. After Highland Park keeps the ball for so long and kicks the field goal, the Rangers answer, keep it a 7-point game.
Randall in trouble. Smithson Valley gets him. Fantastic play.
There's Wood.
Claiming victory. We never back down, no stranger to the win. In the blue wave, let the games begin.
How about those Rangers? Yeah. So now we are up at the half, 23-20. With a little breathing room for us now, let's take a moment to shout out our Ranger moms. There are so many behind-the-scene things that most people never even know are happening. At this time, can I have all of the varsity Ranger football moms take a stand? I had the privilege to be a part of one of the best behind-the-scene happenings around the field house. Ranger moms organize snack bags, make signs, team dinners, support position dinners, polish and pray over helmets, clean locker rooms, pray before games, dressed in themed spirit wear, and even have a direct line to the Grinch and Santa. Go figure. Let's all give some of my very favorite moms a round of applause. So out of all those moms, every year there are 2 varsity moms that volunteer for a very important role. At this time, I would ask Tawny Day and Monique Davila to please stand up. I see you up there. All right. These moms keep the rest of the moms up to date with schedules, activities, and organize so many fun events to bring fellowship to the team and our families. We were spoiled at the Days property all season long, where they hosted our team dinners week after week. Help me now give them a grateful round of applause. Now let me address another group of ladies that we all appreciate. Can I please have the varsity football coach's wife stand up? There they are, front and center. These ladies are in the stands cheering on our young men, and they share their husbands with us all season long. They are so supportive and such an amazing group of ladies. We are so blessed to have you. Please help me give them a cheer and applause that they so much deserve. I'm gonna go a little off script here now, and I don't know if you all know this, but if winning a state championship wasn't enough, Coach Hill was also asked to coach the Navy All-American Bowl. He was then asked to choose all-star coaches, and so of course he took two of our very own, Coach Craig Worsterfer and Coach Glenn Hill, as defensive and offensive coordinators. He also lassoed up our best of the best trainer, Brian Zettler. OBZ, where are you at? He also brought along Coach James Cook. Yeah. So not only did Coach Hill win that game 13-7, he was also named the Navy All-American Bowl Coach of the Year. Coaches were nominated from all around the nation. So let's just take a small look at the SV coaches that brought home just one more win.
Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. Wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Now let's not even wait one more minute. It is my honor to introduce the man of the hour, the Coach of the Year, Smithson Valley High School Athletic Coordinator and Head Coach, Coach Larry Hill.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, I'm glad my wife is here to see that tonight. That's a good deal. Thank you for that. When stuff like that happens for you, it happens for a reason, and it's the people you surround yourself with, the people you work for and with on a daily basis, the young men you get to coach, the wives. The state championship is it's a result of contributions from all those people from all those areas, the players, the coaches' wives, our administration, both here on campus, at our central office, at our athletic office, our school board, our band, our cheer, our dance, our student trainers, student filmers. Dean Keller, Kevin Worsterfer films our games and highlights, our middle school football coaches who get our players ready to play at this level, and our fans. It's a special place. I've said that to anybody who will listen, and even if they won't. And it was just a great year for Smithson Valley. To bring a state championship home to Spring Branch is very, very gratifying. And it was a great year for Ranger football all around. The 7th grade district champion is Smithson Valley. The 8th grade district champion is Smithson Valley. The 9th grade state champion, our district champion, is Smithson Valley. Our JV team, you know, they go up against a varsity team every day. They had an outstanding year. Our varsity team, of course, was state champs. So, you know, I'll start with our 9th grade team. We have 2 of them. One was 10-0, one was 9-0, and I'm not real smart, but I think that's as good as you can get. And the future of this program is bright, and very soon they'll get their chance to chase greatness. And so I'd like for our 2 undefeated 9th grade teams, you're here tonight, I'd like you to stand and be recognized. Way to go, freshmen. Yeah. And our JV teams, you know, last spring we took 8 sophomores from this group, put them on the varsity. That's tough to overcome and still win, yet they did. And then late in the year we took 3 more sophomores from them, and they kept on winning. And meanwhile they're practicing every day with and against the best team in Texas. And that's very difficult to do, but they found a way to finish 8-2, and now they stand poised for their opportunity to chase greatness. So I'd like our JV teams, if you'll stand at this time and you be recognized as well. And there's another group that I want to recognize, and I set it up in Arlington, and I don't know how many of them are here tonight. I know there's one right over here, but our former players, you know, so close, so many times, near misses, but these guys behind me stood on their shoulders that day in Arlington because they had showed them how close you can get, and they'd showed them how to perform in big arenas and tense situations, and gone right to the brink, and for whatever reason hadn't been able to get that elusive prize, but because of that, the guys behind me, they knew how to train, they knew how to prepare, they knew how to discipline themselves. They knew how to play in big games because they'd seen others do it in big arenas before. So when that opportunity arose on December 21st to take that final step, they were ready. And so I applaud and I commend our former players. And that's what this trophy up here represents. All those groups that I mentioned earlier that have been talked about. You know, it's halftime, and I told our team at half, wasn't a real emotional halftime or anything, just a few adjustments, a little bit of talking, what do we got to do? But I do remember 365 days ago we were here and we were disappointed, okay? And now you've worked, you've gone all spring, boot camp, spring ball, summer training, 2-a-days, pre-district games, district games. And now we're down to 24 more minutes. Okay. So there it is. There it is. It's down to 24 more minutes to have an opportunity to do something special. Let's go back to the board and watch the Rangers take control of the game.
Looking to his left, in trouble. Brought down by Kate Spradling.
Good pressure.
We came to win. Rangers stay and fight. Smithson Valley pride. Under stadium lights. Navy blue leg. Turn the whole tide. Big plays on defense. Ranger hearts alive.
Spradling over the middle, intended for Brody Day, and Day comes down with it. First down, Ranger. Spradling shotgun. Bootleg lets it go. Preston Baker's first catch could not have come at a better time. Spradling looking. Corner of the end zone. PK Miller.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Smithson Valley.
Whoa! What a play. What a play. Great execution.
You may have heard there over your speaker, they're reviewing the play. Now, there's nothing that I saw in the initial replay that would make me think this is in danger of being overturned, but let's see.
He's got it right there. He's got it. They're going to say the call on the field was good enough.
So another look, and they're slowing it up on the Jumbotron.
He's got it right there. Touchdown.
At the further review, the receiver did not hang on to the
No.
ball all the way through the catch. So make a clear pass. It's 4th down and 8.
The Rangers, you'll feel our might.
I mean, hold up. We got to stop everything for a second. I want to ask you Ranger fans now that we can talk. Was that a catch? I mean, I'm just saying, PK, you caught that thing. All right, head on back.
Smithson Valley Rangers.
I think Trent Amaya's field goal is good.
All right.
Randall shotgun on 4th and 2. There's the snap on 4th and 2. Randall stopped at the 39.
I don't think he got it.
It's going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot.
No, he didn't get it.
I don't think he did either. More importantly, the officials agree, Brad. Turnover on down.
You'll feel our might.
Yeah, he caught it. These guys are tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. They're sizing for state championship rings tomorrow morning. And here in about 8-10 weeks, we'll have them in and we'll have a ring ceremony and we'll talk about them individually at that time and brag on them individually. But I would like to introduce just our units and talk just for a minute maybe about them. I'd like all of our varsity defensive players and coaches, if you'll just stand and remain standing for just a second. What a phenomenal group. They held opponents to 238 yards a game on average, held opponents to less than 12 points a game, going against some of the best teams in Texas, obviously. And they created 34 turnovers. And those statistics are amazing, but more than anything, when it was time to go win a state championship, after halftime, Highland Park never scored again. And well done, gentlemen. Well done. We give our defense a round of applause. And I'd like now our offensive players and the coaches of that side of the ball, if you'll please stand and be recognized. Obviously, you don't win games with just defense or offense or just kicking game, but this is another exceptional group. They average 374 yards a game. They set a school record by scoring 684 points for an average of 43 points a game. And but as I said a minute ago about the defense, when it was time to go win a state championship, they dominated Highland Park, scored every drive except the last one, and of course got the touchdown in the fourth quarter to put it away. So well done, gentlemen, the offense. And I said a minute ago, I talked about it being 365 days down to 24 minutes. Now it's down to 12. And we're going to go back to that tense fourth quarter, and we're going to stick the dagger in them.
Yes, Smithson Valley, we come into play. Facing Highland Park, we rise at the day. 32-20, hear the crowd roar. 63 deep, that unstoppable core.
Carvajal is right. P.T. Miller in the slot. Bradley Keats coming left. Fighting his way.
He's in.
Touchdown. Smithson Valley.
Great block by number 16.
Go
What
on
a
top.
great block.
32-20 with the extra point to come.
Danger, we're the champions, always a Ranger. First state championship, never forget. Every squad member, no regret. We played for glory, not just the fame. Order the reins, cause we own this game. Highland Park.
Over the middle, pressure toward the end zone. Incomplete. Diego Davila there in coverage.
Boys, victory's ours. Let's rejoice. Mess with us, you're in danger. We're the champions, always a Ranger. Dynasty's rising, feeling so right.
Who's been unbelievable today in the punt, standing at his own 45.
Nice punt.
Boots. Center of the field there, handled by Owens.
Oh, yeah.
Tackled it.
What a play. What a special teams play. Number 5.
Blaine Camacho.
Oh, he's the snapper. He's the holder on extra points and field goals, and now he's the world's greatest special teams player. Oh, man, what a play.
11 seconds remain. Ball at the 33. Randall over the middle. Intercepted by PK Miller.
Holy cow!
PK Miller has the ball. And the Smithson Valley faithful can sense it. 4 seconds remain officially. But this ball game is over.
I always want to say this. It looks like we have the advantage on the scoreboard, and the game is about to be over. So that kind of means we're going to win the freaking game.
Rangers, stand up here, always. Victory's all.
I didn't know what he's going to say right there at the end, so that's a friend of mine in there. But what an emotional ending, and I think we're going to, we got a little bit more of that to play here in just a few minutes. But this is a time at the program that, each year as our season ends, and of course it just ended, right at Christmas, so we reconvened right after Christmas. And one of the things we do as we close out things is we ask our players to vote on captains. That is individuals that they select who, in their opinion, best reflect leadership both on and off the field and inspired us to the outstanding season that we had. So at this time, I'd like to present these 4 young men to you. They're players. When your name is called, you'll come up here, and it's a tremendous honor for them. And I know I'm going to give them just a few minutes to say a few words. Our 4 captains are all seniors: Diego Davila, Brody Day, PK Miller, and Cade Spradlin. Guys, if you'll come up.
Shoot. I know I speak for all of us when I say we are honored to be named captains for this year's football team. With that being said, nobody on this team comes close to providing the same mentorship and leadership that our whole coaching staff provides for each and every guy in the locker room. We are lucky enough to be a part of a program where our coaches truly care about us on a personal level. Although we know that wins and losses don't define us in the eyes of the coaches, the discipline and structure they provide for us ensure that we have a good chance to succeed on Friday night. Even though we don't always want to keep our lockers clean for Coach Touton, or see Coach Worsey if our grades start to slip, the lessons we have learned from them will help us succeed later in life. They spend countless hours away from their families in order to try and do something special, which we were able to get done this year. So for me and the rest of the guys on the team, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of something special these last 4 years.
I want to thank you all for coming out to celebrate an amazing season each one of us have earned. The SV community is like no other. Win or lose, you all have shown unwavering support throughout the season, supporting each grade level of SV football. We are so grateful for our parents for always giving their time to support each of the players. It may not be shown, but each and every one of us players greatly appreciate the presence our community brought and continues to bring, not just for football, but each SV extracurricular activity. This is a true testament to the community spirit and unity at Smithson Valley. Thank you all, and Rangers we will be.
I didn't catch it. Before I get started, I just want to say how incredibly blessed and grateful I feel to have the opportunity to speak today with these guys. I wanted to make clear that this opportunity is not just to speak for myself, but collectively as a unit. My personal experience with this team is coming from all of us. But with that being said, I'm so very thankful and blessed for the opportunity I've played here with this family. I can never find the words to be able to explain how much I love these guys and how much this program has meant to me over the last 4+ years. This team accomplished something that has never been done before within this program's history, and that itself will make us remembered forever. Although we did put it out there around this time that last year, that we were going to do it right, and finish it with the ring on our finger, that choice we verbalized was earned every day on from that point forward. I would be lying if I were to stand up here and say that choice was an easy one to make and uphold every single day, because it wasn't. It was hard. That choice to exceed limits and be the last team standing in December came with a cost that we chose to pay and embrace every single day. That price is one that no one outside of this family will really be able to understand or grasp, but it was our reason and fire behind the way we chose to play for each other. We respected and loved every single guy in that team room that showed up every Monday morning, because each of us understood what it took to be sitting there in those seats each week. I'm not quite sure what happened during halftime as we were down 8-3 of Wagner Week, but something just kind of clicked for this team, and that motor and drive we played with for each other from that point on was defining for this family. These guys showed resilience, and we played this season off of the love we had for each other, and for that, I will forever be proud of this family who did something that a lot of people told us we couldn't and wouldn't do. I love and will continue to love each and every one of these guys with everything in me, and as a senior, I couldn't think of a better way to end my journey here at this school. And because of how much I love you guys and what this program means to me, it has been and will continue to be one of the hardest goodbyes I have made, and that's because of how special this journey was and how special this family was. I believe every one of these seniors will leave this place a better man, shaped and strengthened by the lessons and values that this program has instilled in us. You guys have given me memories that I will cherish for as long as I live, and the love I have for you will be unforgettable and forever lasting. I thank God for blessing me with the opportunities I was given and for giving me the breath in my lungs to be a Smithson Valley Ranger football player.
It's going to be pretty hard to beat that one, but I'm just going to wrap it up with some words to the guys. So to all our brothers that have another year or two left, we're going to leave y'all with this. Don't take any of this time for granted. Understand these moments are the last moments y'all will get together before you head off and tackle life. Take advantage of every team dinner, every 6:30 a.m. practice, every meeting, bus ride, and moment y'all get to spend with each other. We say this because although it may seem far away, soon there will be a time when y'all don't have the luxury of spending every day with each other. Trust me. There will likely be times this next season when things don't go your way. You might get benched, you might have a bad week in practice, or you might get a crucial personal foul that costs your team the game. Sorry about that. No matter what happens, just understand that coaches have a plan, which has proven to work time and time again. Although y'all may have big shoes to fill, just know nobody supports y'all more than the boys standing right next to me in this wonderful Smithson Valley community. We love y'all boys and can't wait to see what great things y'all accomplish in the future. Thank y'all.
Tell you, those 4 guys and the other 60 behind them, you know, yeah, they won a state championship, but I think maybe the best thing, the most exciting thing is, those are our leaders in the future. I mean, I'm excited for our community, our state, and our country, knowing those guys will be around when some of us aren't. And congratulations to you guys for being selected captain, and of course our team, obviously, for the season that it was. The game did end. Very emotional ending. If you were at the game, you know what kind of a sight and atmosphere it was on the field directly after the game and in the locker room. And, you know, I think a lot of us are still smiling 3 weeks later. And let's go back to AT&T and look at the emotional aftermath as the clock runs out and Smithson Valley starts a celebration that they've never had before.
They always had me in the press box. I'm about to lose my mind.
But Coach Larry Hill himself can't believe it. He is seconds away. You can see it on his face. He embraced with his coaches. One snap, and this ball game is history. 3, 2, 1.
Rangers win! Rangers win! State champs!
The Smithson Valley Rangers are
the kings of the hill, Larry Hill, one of the best coaches to ever do it in Texas high school football, has his ring, a state championship, as he embraces with another man who is one of the best to do it, Randy Allen, over of Highland Park. The Rangers, for the first time in school history, a proud high school football history that ranks at the very top in Greater San Antonio and among the best in all of Texas.
Oh my God.
I got something for you.
Put it on me, baby.
Praise God, I'm telling you, praise God.
They had to wait till last year, 19 years to get back. And now, Coach Larry Hill being awarded the state championship football in a trophy case on the field as this Smithson Valley Rangers have conquered 5A's Division I.
I mean, that quarterback could run. That age could block. Those tight ends, they were good up front. I mean, could have been more physical, but there was physical team. They out physical us.
The school. The school we go to. Everybody's partial to their place. I get it. But Stacy Snyder, our principal, and her staff, the leadership they give our campus. Donna Moore, our athletic secretary, who's she's the czar in charge of everything. Our athletic directors, our superintendent. It is a special, special place. If you've ever been to Smithson Valley, there's no Smithson Valley. It's just a high school out in the middle of somebody's old ranch. There's no town. There's no town square. The rallying, the thing that rallies the communities together is the activities of the school and these guys. And to bring something back for them after all those close calls, very gratifying. And for me, in my career, it's always the game somebody else gets to win. And you begin to wonder if you'll win it ever. And today, yeah.
It's in the air. Texas knows I'm going to declare. Rangers, we will be victories in our spree. Mess with us, face the danger.
Kind of hard not to get choked up watching that, I tell you, what a wonderful night this has been, and I don't want to go any further without thanking Bo and Emily Wick and the Rangers Network. This production was outstanding. Yeah. The broadcast of our games, the product that we put out is the envy of everyone around the state and around the nation, and then to put on an event like this They just didn't snap their fingers and get that done. There's a lot of work that went into that, and on behalf of the players and the coaches and the community, we want to thank you for helping us relive this special occasion. Bo, Emily, thank you so much. It's a true community championship. We want to give you the opportunity to relish in it. But before we do that, I want our players and our fans to stand. If the band will play the alma mater, we'll sure stand for it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.